Hello, hi everybody. Alison here, Indigo River, with a wee update for January, as promised. Well, wow, what a month December was. Very, very intense. I'm sure you all felt it. You'll also be aware that there was a couple of very strong solar flares towards the end of December as well. Now, solar flares, what they do, as you probably know, they basically, in effect, upgrade our DNA. So you'll be feeling this in a lot of ways. It's all connected to the shift, as I'm sure you're aware if you're watching this. It's all connected to the shift in the earth shifting frequency and vibration, and so our bodies need to be upgraded so that they too can adapt on this physical earth as she shifts. And so you'll have been feeling this the last while, the last 9 years probably, and off and on, manifesting as aches and pains in your body, lightheadedness, dizziness, feeling spaced out. That's because you are rising your vibration to your higher chakras, and the aches and pains in the body is the body adapting to the new frequency, to the new vibration which the earth is shifting into, it has shifted into. You may also be experiencing very strong senses, heightened senses, heightened hearing, vision, and inner vision especially. You might be more sensitive to things. You might find that you probably will find that you are up and down in terms of your energy levels, where you are perhaps sleeping and very tired for days, and then going up where you're hardly sleeping and you're full of energy. And you'll find that the days when you are up and full of energy, you are not having such an appetite, you're not feeling so hungry, you're eating very little, you don't have a need for food when your energy is so high. And then the days when you are very low and sleeping a lot, you perhaps find that you're eating a lot. So it's fluctuating a lot at the moment, to one extreme to the other. But this is now going to begin to settle, because, as I say, the shift has happened. It has happened. And people will catch up. It will all fall into place. What has been happening, as again you'll be aware, the last couple of months, and especially in December, is that a lot more people are awakening, and we've now reached the tipping point. We are now on the tipping point. We are now balanced right on the edge. So many people are now aware of all the lies that they've been told, of how they've been exploited and ridiculed, and people are becoming more aware of this, and within that they're becoming more aware of alternatives, let's say. An increasing number of people, I'm noticing, are turning to natural remedies, natural healing remedies, alternative remedies, now that they've seen through the lies and deception of pharma. And I do feel this coming year more and more people turning towards natural healing modalities, and I'm seeing and feeling the whole pharma industry starting to fall down somewhat, let's just say. Shares falling, and eventually by the year 2025, I'm feeling 2025 significantly. And if you add those numbers up, you get 9, the end of a cycle. I feel 2025 will be a turning point in terms of health and healing, where the majority of humanity will be seeking natural methods of healing rather than pharmaceutical methods. And of course, pharmaceutical methods have their place for emergency treatment, for life-saving treatments and procedures, and that will very much still be a part of it. But it will work alongside natural healing. This is the way things are turning, and I really am feeling that quite strongly just now. And I've noticed, as you will have done too, that the last few weeks they have started to backtrack. They're now seeing and knowing that their plans are not quite working the way they wanted them to, that people are becoming more aware, people are declining their boost. There's only just over 1 million in the UK taking it up because they're now seeing through it all, and they are now coming out with a narrative of treatments that they are now going to be using, which they are stating are effective. And so there's a subtleness going on there where they are backtracking on the needle somewhat and promoting more the treatments, which is a good thing in a sense, because it is a backtracking, and in turn it will undo all the other plans that were in situ that they had, because the desperation, they've exposed themselves, as we knew would happen. So 2022, well, 2022 is going to be a year for karma. 22 is a master number, a powerful energy, and that makes this the year to break the karmic generational cycles of repetitive patterns or habits that we've got stuck in. It will bring freedom and liberation from the things that hold us back. 22 is a master number, but also 2022 adds up to the number 6. And the number 6 is all about acceptance and assuming or taking back responsibility. 6th year, 2022, a 6th year, number 6, which brings much healing and advancement. Hence people turning towards alternative natural methods of healing. And also it brings a time to create and take responsibility for a new reality, both on an individual level and on a global scale. And this, combined with the 22 master number, makes this a very powerful year for manifestation. Very powerful. So be careful what you wish for this year. It's important that we all maintain focus on positive outcomes to current situations. And as I've said, while I do see matters improving this year, it's really crucial time for humanity right now, and it's really important that we keep shining the light, keep the focus so that we don't slip down, because we are on this tipping point now. So let's look at January. What are we feeling for January? Well, it's a powerful period coming up following the turn of the winter solstice. As I say, we've had the solar flares around that time as well, the upgrade to the DNA. And yesterday's new moon was in Capricorn, which grounds us and steadies our emotions and enables us to be more rational, more detached, more focused on the practicalities of everyday life. What do we need to do on a practical level? I'm also told that this will have an effect on financial structures, systems, banking, etc. And that ties in with my feeling very much about pharma shares falling and shares in other big companies starting to fall as the confidence in the industry drops. So a lot going on this month, but on a very subtle level. You're not going to really maybe be aware of it unless you're looking for it. But you will see, if you look carefully, you will see these subtle little signs, the subtle little backtracking that they are doing, and the way things are gradually like eking out in a sense. And as I've said, more and more people are becoming aware now of what is actually going on beneath the surface, and we're right on that tipping point. So it's an exciting time. It's an exciting time. I pulled a tarot card for the month, and the card that fell out of the pack, as always, was the 3 of Cups. Now this is, I asked for this for the remainder of January, and the 3 of Cups is about connections, It's about connecting with your tribe on a soul level, and it's about celebrations, celebrating those connections, celebrating the connections, getting together with them and having those deep conversations, having that joyous sharing of oneness and of commonality, sharing beliefs, sharing understanding, and being able to have deep conversations about things. And this is what's going on this month. A lot of people have already linked up with their soul tribe, with more like-minded people, and the old have fallen away and the new have come in. And this is happening on an increasing level now, that more people have awakened, more people are coming together. And it's just wonderful how people are, because they have tried so hard the past couple of years to divide us in all sorts of ways, which I won't go into because you already know that. And this is now passing, and the people that they've divided are now coming together and uniting and fighting for their freedom and for their sovereignty and for their right to choice. And they're all banding together and doing this. And it's wonderful. And so this is coming together and this celebration and joy. So a good month for connections. A really important, powerful month, powerful time for connections. Because these connections are what we need to go forward as a collective. We need to join together now. The time for isolation, lockdown, whatever, the time for being shut away on our own is gone. We all need to be out there, uniting, getting together, meeting up with our soul tribe. And so, yeah, that's good. And I also felt, after drawing this card, I felt compelled to draw a card from my energy oracle deck. And the card I drew was the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. And this was a wow moment because, as you'll be aware, the 4th chakra is the heart chakra, yeah? The bridge. There are 7 chakras, the 3 lower chakras and the 3 upper chakras, and the heart chakra, the bridge in the middle. And this is very, very relevant in terms of what I've just been talking about, because the upgrade from 3D to 5D consciousness, 3D is the lower 3 chakras, 5D is the upper 3 chakras. The heart chakra is the bridge between the 3D and the 5D. And the fact that more people are waking up, more and more people are now in the heart chakra. They're in the 4D bridge, in the middle, on their way, but not quite there, in the middle of the two. And as I was also saying about this being a year for healing, much healing, and a lot of people turning to natural healing modalities, the heart chakra, everybody needs healing in the heart chakra. It's a very complex, it's the hardest part of healing journey is the heart chakra. And it's where we get stuck, going between the lower chakras and the higher chakras. Getting through this bridge, getting over this bridge, this heart chakra, is always the most complicated, difficult path. And that's what people are going through just now. So this card coming up was just spot on for me, and I'm sure for you too, because it's not just about those of us that are aware going through this healing process. It's also people who have recently awakened. This is a difficult point for them. This is a big struggle. Their emotions, dealing with their emotions. Oh my God, I've been lied to all these years. All this time I thought this was so, and it's not so, and it's different, and all their beliefs, all their understanding has been shattered. So a lot of heart healing going on and needed just now. So I would ask within that all the light workers out there, sending pink light, sending love and light to people who need that heart healing, And of course, any healing, distant healing you can do is always beneficial for everybody and for the planet. So yeah, in a nutshell, a positive year ahead, more positive than last year, definitely. The tide has turned, we're on the edge of the tipping point. More people are awakening, more people are beginning to heal and to understand their truth and find their truth. A powerful year, a powerful month, and a time for linking together with your soul tribe, with your soul family, linking together, finding solutions together, taking things forward together, uniting, connecting, and ultimately celebrating. Have a good month. Much love. Thank you for listening. Namaste.